Hello and good afternoon or good night, I believe, at this stage at San Andreas. We're joined today for an episode of BS with Bill with our very own Effie and our illustrious supreme leader, Tarquin. How are you today, Tarquin?
Oh, I'm feeling great, mate. It's never not a stressful day for me, but I'm feeling great today.
Fantastic. And how are things going at Fort Tarquin over in Harmony?
Better than ever, mate. We've literally renovations are nearly complete, man. We've got John White's been fucking he's pulled more weeds than a man gone crazy at the moment. We've got a fresh lick of paint coming on, bit of gloss on the
Fantastic.
floor, mate.
Would you say so? With that, would you say weeds like Fort Tarquin's biggest export?
Mm, yeah, I mean, we take weed off the streets, mate. That's what we do. We're known for
Ah,
taking weed
okay.
off the streets. Weed off our streets. We
Yeah,
just fucking
yeah.
hate. We hate people, running around with weeds around. It's not nice, is it?
No, it's not. It makes the place look unsightly, doesn't it?
It does, mate. It does.
Oh, exactly. It's terrible.
No kingdom
Terrible.
of mine, mate. No kingdom of mine.
No, exactly. So you're a man of lofty titles, shall we say, Supreme Leader Tarquin. We've heard sort of King, King of the North, Lord of Fort Tarquin. We got any other titles we're unaware of?
I don't know, mate. The that fella, sick guy.
Him.
King, my king, him. Yeah, literally him. People have been calling me recently. It's
Okay,
it's
so
plenty of titles.
your
Plenty of
reputation
titles.
precedes you at this stage, then.
Oh, you know it does, mate. You know it does. I've been around for a long time. I'd like to say I'm a well-known fella, but now's my time to be the lord of this place.
Oh, exactly. I think it's sorely lacking in San Andreas for people with sort of medieval titles, so it's certainly welcome addition to the state. Um, we recently had a tour, so thank you very much for that, of Fort Tarquin.
Anytime.
We wanted to sort of sit down with you on BS with Bill to get to know yourself a bit more. Sort of what sort of stuff do you get up to on a normal basis?
What do I get onto? Well, I'm big into me weaponry. You know, Officially never owned a gun license, but the acquisition of weapons is a big part of my life. And I do it mainly because I care, man. I care. There's people running around, class twos on the back, mate. It's fucking foolish. Rifles, shotguns, pistols, and I think I've had enough, mate. If I know if
Rifles would be class three, wouldn't they, Supreme Leader?
some bollocks like that, mate, I don't care. All I do is I take them off the streets, and I use them, I recycle them to take more off the streets.
Ah, I see. That's
Foolproof.
it's very sort of eco-friendly of you there, Supreme Leader.
Murder rates have gone down. That's what people are saying.
Wow. See what I mean? Am I hearing rumors of a San Andreas local hero?
Among other things, yeah, local hero is one thing.
And for your sort of like state of Fort Tarquin, what's sort of the plan with that? Are you going to try and secede from the state of San Andreas and start your own independent nation or kingdom, or what's the plan there?
Yeah, I want a place that has law and order and that's designed in the image of a great man, hence me. So what I'm thinking of doing is I'm going to take over the Blaine County. These city dwellers, you can't change them. They're stuck in their ways. All they know is rummage bin and dance in Legion Square, and I can't change that, man. It's fucking generational. It's built in. It's like DNA. So I'm going to go up north where the people are nicer, the beer's cheaper, the guns are more frequent, the animals are scarier, and I'm gonna make it a hospitable land where
Ah,
anyone
okay.
feels welcome.
So, sort of regular day Elon Musk, trying to make Mars habitable. You're trying to make the rugged North habitable.
I am.
Fantastic. Again, just further public service. Talking about public service, nominations are currently open for governor of the state of San Andreas. Never figured out of might be something that's your thing.
I've definitely pondered with the idea, to be truthful with you, Bill. But it's
Add
one of
an
them.
extra title into the list.
It's one of them, mate. You think like I don't conform to the normalities of society, and to have a label put on me by the governing bodies. I don't need to prove myself to them. I know who I am. People know who Lord Tarquin is, the Supreme Commander.
Ah,
It,
Supreme Commander. We've got another
Supreme
one.
Commander. That's
We'll
another
make
one
a
that I've
note
just
of
picked
that.
off.
Make
They
make a
just
note of that, Effie. We've got another
Yep, yep,
title
yep,
here.
yeah. Okay, if I may, Bill, I have a few
Go
questions
ahead.
for our guest here. So, Lord Tarquin, you mentioned obviously disliking weeds. Do you have any bush pruning tips that you could give out to the masses that perhaps look up to you when it comes to horticultural pruning?
Well, we've got a friend in there that's in my kingdom. His name's Dave. That man has got one of the wildest bushes growing I've ever seen. But I tell you what he
Mm.
does. He keeps it, shears it every day, and
Yep, yep.
he doesn't do it for himself. He does it for everyone else because he cares what the image of my kingdom is.
He cares what people think about his bush, does he?
And oh my God, he cares more than any man I've ever seen. Cares more than any man I've ever seen. Trimming a bush is like trimming hair. It's all It can. You look at a man, you see his shit hair, you think, ugh, ugh, he's a tramp. You look at a man, you see his nice hair, you go, businessman, classy, suave, could even be a lord. It's all about image, mate. It's all about image.
First
Okay.
impressions.
First impressions. You can always judge
Yeah.
a man by his shoes. His
And what
shoes
do you
are
feel like yourself and Mr. John White's here's shoes are telling to the people? What would you like your shoes to say?
John White. Let's have an exercise, John. I'll speak about your shoes. You speak about mine. What do my shoes say to you? My sliders.
Oh, commander. Can I just say for one? Businessman, obviously. Uh, you mean business?
They are in business black, to be fair.
And all above self-worth.
Self-worth, mate. Self-worth. And I'd say yours. Your trainer. You're sneaking if you must. They represent that's a man that'll work, a man that's ready to crease him, get him dirty. He's got the white Air Forces on, man. That's a dangerous man right there. I've seen him swap to the black from time to time, and you just think it shows like the people will put the graft in for me. I don't pay John White. John White, have I ever paid you a penny?
Nope, not a
Why do
penny.
you do it? Why do you do it?
Because the supreme leader, that's why.
Exactly, mate.
My
Need I,
supreme leader.
need I say more?
Oh,
Lovely.
exactly.
Thank you for sharing that with us. So, obviously, you becoming Supreme Leader. How did that come about? Do you want to give us your origin story?
Oh God. Well, I'm at the ripe young age of 84 years old now. I've lived 1,000 lives, some could say. So, I've forgot more than half the people in this city will ever learn. And I've had enough, countless wars, conflicts, ups, downs, highs, lows, the death of my son, the death of all my friends. Rest in peace, Basil. We do it for Basil. Rule number 2, if you remember from the
Yeah,
from the
we
fort.
remember
We
the
do it
3
for
rules from
Baz.
Fort Tarquin.
And there's been a lot of, a bit like, oh well, if I would do this better. I would do this better. I would, I don't like the way this is done. I don't like how these people run this place, and I don't like what's going on over there. So I thought, why not? Why not have a crack? I can do it. I know I can. I know I've got the boys to back me. Behind every good leader is a great man or a great woman, they say. But the times are changing, and John White has been the man for me. He kisses my neck of a night. He brings me back down to earth. And I thought, you know what? It's my time. He said, you can do this, Tarquin. You can do this. And I thought, you know what? It's my time to do it. It's as simple as that, really.
Yeah,
Just
we
uh,
love
just
that for you.
just touching on that for a moment. He kisses your neck of a night,
He kisses my neck of a night.
does he?
Yeah, whispers sweet nothings into my ear.
I
He
mean,
brings me back down to earth.
Bill.
So,
Yesterday I
so
told you he was
is this a sort of new announcement? Are you to an item? Are you?
I can't truly be tied down to one person because, Tony, Bruce, Dave, I've had them all, mate. I've had them all, to the
Okay.
truth. To get down to brass tacks, I've had them all. And they all love me, and I love them. It's a very, there's no sort of labels. Nothing's serious, nothing's not serious.
Has
It's
you
no,
go.
go ahead, Bill.
So has there ever been anything serious in the past in terms of your relationships?
Oh, God. The one that got away, we must say, Bill,
Oh yeah.
There's a good man, his name was Connor McFall Woodley, Vicious rumours that he was my nephew. Can't be proven. And
We actually, we here at Useless News did hear a few rumours, but us not want to listen to gossip, of course. We get our facts here at Useless
Yeah,
News.
exactly. You hear that, Jay
But we
Lamb?
did
We get our
hear,
facts.
yeah, we did hear a scandal a few months back involving yourself and your nephew becoming married, and then some rumours over the hashtag phrase "keeping it in the family." Would you like to elaborate on that?
all right, well, Siemens were all being transparent. He was my nephew, but it was adopted in. And you can ask Remy Fitzgerald, the day I proposed to him, she threw up inside a bloody jewellery store. And I thought that was disgusting.
Oh, it's just uncouth behaviour, isn't it,
Uncouth
Supreme
behaviour
Leader?
for someone
Exactly.
who claims to be such a lady as well.
So she certainly isn't a lady of the Kingdom of Tarquin, then, I take it.
God, no. Her and her jewels can fuck off as far as I'm concerned.
How is the kingdom's crown jewels then, if I may be so bold?
Well, a previous career before my son tragically died in the boat propeller accident. I was the manager at Bezazzled, most successful jewelry store in the city. And I might have kept a bit, and I inherited a bit. So we got jewels, mate. We got crowns. If that's what you're asking, royal scepters, crowns,
Okay.
thrones. They just need to be, they're just in storage at the moment. I just need to get Fort Tarquin looking tip top before I go bringing me fucking jewels down there.
And do you have a national anthem for Fort Tarquin?
Well, we have been preparing a little bit of an anthem, and it's
Oh,
aimed
is this going to be a sneak preview? Is it for the watchers at home?
it's aimed at a man that I'm yet to meet, but I've heard so much about. His name is Maxwell Cadwell, and it goes a little something like this. It goes, "Fuck off, Maxwell Cadwell, you're a shite MC." And then I'm waiting. No, I had it right. Fuck, we cut. I forgot a bit of it.
It's right. We'll
No,
definitely
get it
cut
right.
this out. We'll definitely cut it out. We won't leave it in
Okay.
at all, I promise.
What does it go like again, John? We had it earlier. I can't remember it. Fuck, I might actually slip my brain.
You get
Should've
it
written
first,
down,
people.
man, I should've written
We
It's
finally
something
managed to
about
stump.
fucking off Maxwell Cadwell.
We finally managed to stump the man, the myth, the legend, Supreme Leader Tarquin.
Well, on the theme of obviously royal songs, theme
I've
songs,
remembered it.
anthems.
I've remembered it.
Oh, he's remembered it. He's remembered it. Go on,
remembered it.
hit us with it. Hit us with it.
It goes, "Fuck off, Maxwell Cadwell. Oh, what can it be? You're just a dirty biker in a washed-up MC." I think it goes hard, to be honest.
Oh,
think
my
it does.
lord.
Yep, and they're going to be chanting that.
So have you
got a rhythm to it?
Oh, exactly. So have you got a message for this Maxwell Cadwell then? It sounds as if this might be the first sort of inclination of external relations with outside groups.
Come see me, Maxwell Cadwell. You know where I live. I'm going to keep
Heard
it
it here
short and
first.
sweet, mate.
You heard it here first, people. Maxwell Cadwell, go and see Lord Tarquin.
On that theme of national anthems, do you have any royal proclamations? Or if you don't, what would your first one be?
A proclamation. God.
Well, any royal decrees or anything?
Oh, yeah. Well, the first one is Blaine Fantana will be banned from Blaine County.
Yes.
There will be a non-Blaine Fantana zone. All the other Fantanas are in, but just Blaine. The North will remember. So the North used to be a gruely gritty place, but I'm changing it. But I still want it to keep a little bit of its gruel. Allegedly, sometimes you'd end up getting chased by the Rozzers, right?
Mm.
And you think, where am I going to go? I'm going to go up north. But there's Rozzers all over the place, allegedly. And that's shit. It's meant to be a fucking desert, a barren wasteland that I'm going to turn into not a wasteland. But I digress. Get the police out of there. Then all class 2s will be banned from the street and to be seized by Tarquin and his fucking lords. All drugs will be anything getting caught manufactured, sold, anything, mate. You smoke a joint up there, it's getting slapped out your hand and taken by me. So I'm just going to make it a general clean place. There'll be no crime going on. And if anyone does want to do any crime, you have to run it past me, mate. So I don't mind a little bit of a,
You got to take some taxes, haven't you?
I won't even let you fucking jaywalk down there without you taking without giving you tax. There will also be a tax introduced as well. Thank you for reminding me about that. So,
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
And what would that tax be?
My treasurer Tony isn't around, but I'm sure once we run the numbers, we'll find a more than fair price to charge people.
What about the emblem?
What do you mean the emblem?
The emblem that you're creating.
Oh yeah.
Oh, is there a banner? Is there? There's a banner on the way.
I've got an emblem, but it isn't ready yet, man. It's just a massive picture of my face that I'm going to shine in the sky.
Lovely.
Just to remind people I'm always watching.
Is that going to be similar to the Dockle sort of bat symbol that they've got in the city? You're going to have one similar, but up in the north.
Yep, just like so. People are like, oh no, Tarquin won't know I'm doing this. And they look up and there's a big Tarquin looking down at them, man. They'll think twice then.
So you mentioned obviously Rozzers and that. Obviously with Royal Guards
Allegedly.
and stuff. In England they have beefeaters. Do you have any Royal Guards for Fort Tarquin? And if so, do they have any special names? What is the Tarquin equivalent of a beefeater?
Fuck, John. I think this one's on you, man. I don't think we thought about that. What would you like to be called?
I'm not sure.
Aren't you guys meant to be vegetarian or vegan or something from the last time we did an interview? Maybe something to do with that, possibly.
Yeah, you're gonna have to leave that one with me. I think I might make a post statement on that one because I'm gonna have to come up with a good name because I respect you. You know, it's all about respect, mate, and I respect these lads. I'd do anything. There's not something I'd make them do that I wouldn't do myself. I've proved it countless times. Allegedly murdered, allegedly done 1 million more bike swaps than anyone else, allegedly shot cops. There's nothing I wouldn't do for these lads, and nothing I wouldn't do for the Revenant gang. They're good lads. They're misunderstood. I'm telling you.
You heard it here first, people. Revenant misunderstood.
Okay, well, I myself, Bill, I don't know about you, but I have 2 more questions, so I'm just
Go
going to lay
ahead.
them
Go
on
ahead.
you. The first one, obviously, is if you could have like a royal banquet or a feast at Fort Tarquin, what 3-course meal would you choose?
So it's like starter, main, dessert. Yeah.
What about the
Yeah.
big cow? The big massive cow?
The big cow would be like the centerpiece, but right, I've got to choose a starter, main, dessert. Right, starter. I'm going calamari with a garlic mayo sauce, but proper nice calamari, not shit stuff, man. And then for a main, I'm keeping it simple. I'm going steak and chips. I'm going steak and chips.
Yep.
Cooked
Any
rare.
veg?
Yeah,
Bit of greenery.
Yeah, a bit of greenery, but but fucking greenery there and there. But I'd have that on like a bowl to the side almost. I wouldn't want it
Okay.
in me steak and chips like. And then for dessert, the best dessert that ever did get made or will get made, we'd have just a New York cheesecake, mate.
I think that's, very, very hearty decisions there. Then the last question I will leave you with is have you yet named an heir to your throne?
I've got 2 heirs, as I mentioned last time. Tony McAllister and Bruce Bromwith. Bruce Fantana, even he changed his name. He'll always be Bruce Bromwith to me, though. Remember that, guys.
So what happens in the unfortunate event of your passing? Do they end up running the kingdom sort of as joint partners? Is there some form of competition to the death, and the winner gets to sort of take over your kingdom, or how does that work?
I guess that would be up for them to figure out. Obviously, I'd want them to run it together, but that's in an ideal world, and as we all know, we do not live in an ideal world.
Well, fantastic. I believe that's about it for us, Tarquin. Have you got anything else you'd like to say to the people at home?
I've got a list of things I want to say. Actually,
Well, go ahead.
I've prepared a list.
You have the floor, Supreme Leader.
Now, these are facts that I've all allegedly obtained about Maxwell Cadwell. I'm just going to list them off in list form, okay?
Rattle them off. Go ahead.
Banned from pets at home. Nan
Damn.
wears shin pads. Mum watches rugby and splits the G. Hates garlic bread. Loves Kelly Price. Eats Rustler's burgers, open bracket. Puts bun in the microwave, close bracket.
Heinous crimes.
I hate the worst. His favourite Pirates of the Caribbean is the newest one. Does Fortnite dances. Is in an MC, that goes without saying. Is a Man City fan, but doesn't know the offside rule. Been spotted eating corned beef hash. Has his YouTube in light mode. Uses SoundCloud. Thinks pubs should shut at 10. Wants no smoking in the beer gardens. Thinks all should cost £3 a go. Doesn't think cops try hard enough to arrest people. And believes the earth is flat. That's it.
Well, Jesus, that's certainly a lot of things for people at home to digest.
Allegedly all facts.
Exactly, allegedly all facts. I mean, to be fair, I think putting a Rustler burger bun in the microwave should be a sort of severe punishment. What would you do if someone brought you a soggy bun in the kingdom of Tarquin?
They would be stoned to death.
Yep, stoned.
I think that's a fair and proportionate response to that heinous crime.
The person, whoever got stoned to death, would know that is what they deserve, and they wouldn't be unhappy about it.
A fair and just society in the kingdom of Tarquin.
Yeah. It's all about fair and being respected and respecting others, and not having guns on the streets. I really hate guns on the streets. It's disgusting.
Well, fantastic. Well, thank you very much for joining us this evening, Supreme Leader. It's been enlightening, I think. Wouldn't you agree, Effie?
Very, very. I think I'll actually leave us with one more query just to end off.
I've got one last
thing.
question actually for you two.
Okay,
Go
okay.
ahead.
What do you guys think of Fort Tarquin?
I quite think the decor of Fort Tarquin's actually quite nice. You obviously got that very large cow head or bull's
Yeah, I
head.
just like the big cow.
Yeah, big cows. You guys. When we were there last time, there was people off blowing the leaves, trimming the
That was
bushes,
me. That was me.
mopping the floor. Well, yes, yeah.
Lots
You
of
were.
vinery, lots of
Mm,
Yep,
greenery.
yep, yep,
I
yep,
think
yep.
Yeah,
Tarquin
you take good care of it. You take good care of the fort.
The contractors will be coming around soon to blow our back doors out.
I
Yeah.
think Tarquin would agree. You're always welcome.
Yeah, oh, everyone's
Always
not everyone's welcome, but you guys are always welcome. This is the official interview talk show of the kingdom. All
Oh,
news should
lovely,
be consumed
lovely.
through this platform.
Through Useless
Useless
News, the official platform of the Kingdom of Tarquin.
Anything else will be any other news will be seen as hearsay and blasphemy, and will be punishable by death for spreading it.
So, leaving for something
Allegedly.
for the viewers
Allegedly.
at home, or Tarquin. Obviously, you said you've had nothing serious, recently. It's just been kind of on and off. Are you currently looking for a king to help, come and join your kingdom? Should the people at home, be trying to gussy themselves up in hopes of winning your favour?
Eligible bachelors
Yeah.
arriving on your doorstep, Supreme Leader.
Yes, but no. If you're watching this right now, this is a message to the viewers. If you're watching this and you're some little tramp and you're thinking I could have a go with him, you couldn't, mate. I'm better than you. So in every way, shape, or form, I've got more money than you. I shoot better, I drive better, I dress better, I look better, I smell better. My boys are better, my house is better, my kingdom's better. You don't even have a kingdom, mate. You're a tramp. So I want the best of the best, mate. Royal family-esque. I'll take some lords high up. Salvatore Tonga. The option's been there for years, and you keep turning it down. Somewhere along them lines, businessman, minimum bank account of 2 million. That's about it, really. I'm not really asking for much. It's pretty fucking reasonable, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you for that. I'm sure that's given the viewers at home a lot to digest and a lot of saving up to do if you want to try and bag yourself a lord such as Tarquin here.
Yeah, maybe this could be like, you ever watched the show The Bachelor? We could do that kind of format. Some lucky person might even get a date with me.
Single man reveal yourself.
Single man, take me out. Yeah, that could also be a thing we do. Yep. So if you want to enter, just speak to someone. I guess someone will sort it out.
Well, fantastic. Thank you again for joining us this evening, and
It's my pleasure.
best of luck with the kingdom.
Oh, it's no luck needed, mate. The progress has been extraordinary already.
Fantastic. Take care, guys.
See you later, guys. Bye bye.
See ya.